we are back.
Yeah.
It has been a very, very long time, and this game has been left unfinished, left to rot in the depths of my backlog for 8 months.
We finished Skyward Sword before we finished this.
And then I started and completed a whole nother Let's Play.
Yeah.
And then, of course, millions of TF2 and Overwatch videos.
It's been almost as long as it takes for a baby to be born.
Yeah. We don't have any excuse for that.
Yeah. Well, okay, no, the school year started, you know.
Yeah.
So we both just got all school stuff, so.
Okay. Yes, there's our most recent save file. September 16th, 2021. Let's update that. What just happened? What has been happening? I don't even know anymore. Doesn't matter.
What was that?
I don't know what's been. I don't know what happened right before this, but
I remember. Okay. So
aside of the dad
we were
being
going...
a dick.
Yeah. The dad and the sister are on the ground, right?
Yes.
Their launch thingy was destroyed by the a-hole teacher.
Yeah.
So they had to do from the Windmill Hill.
Yes.
And so it's Kotori and Aoi.
Aoi, yeah.
And they're in the air right now doing they're a big flight because Kotori had always wanted to. So yeah, we're on that right now.
I remember one thing from our previous Let's Play, and that's to remind you that his name is Aoi, not Aoi.
I don't know why my.
Anyways, after flying off high from Windmill Hill, we were able to see our next goal, Mount Tsukuba, in the distance. Excuse me. At this altitude, we should be able to make it. Be careful of crosswinds, though. The current is rough. Oh, yes, and Kotori is the one piloter.
Yeah.
Yes. Kotori?
Huh? Oh, yeah, Roger.
What's wrong? Are you tired?
No. I was just wondering if my father was holding a light as well.
Yeah, I wonder too. But he probably stops flying, though. Hang on. I'm gonna bring my mic a bit closer.
Is my mic okay?
Yeah.
Or should I bring it closer as well?
No, you're good. Mine is just... so it doesn't hear
Fudge, you're cutting out.
Hello? Hello?
Liam?
Hello? Hi.
Hi!
Yeah, the plug on my mic's a little fiddly.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Let me know if that happens again, because OBS automatically, connects it back, but Discord apparently doesn't.
Ah.
Anyways, and it might happen again, given its location.
Gotta love Discord.
Yeah. The reason I moved it is because, it's off to the side when I play keyboard games, because my keys are very loud.
Yeah.
Okay. Even more so since I got this new keyboard. Feels great, but my goodness, it's loud.
Yeah,
okay.
Just because my voice is normally loud, I keep it on, like, the other side of my laptop. So I don't burst anyone's eardrums.
Anyways, but he probably saw us flying, though. That's why he came, right?
That would be nice.
Hey, the nose is descending. Be careful. You want to show him what you can do, right?
Of course. I want to show him how much I've grown up in the past year.
I want to show YouTube how much we've changed in the past 8 months.
Nah.
Mount Tsukuba was coming closer and closer. This was the moment of truth for our flight plan. Our next goal was to ride a giant current known as a lee wave. If we could do that, we could reach the top of the clouds. The problem was, how do we catch a lee wave? A lee wave is a wave of air formed by wind going over a mountain. They can be found at high altitudes, and have a rotor-like turbulence below them. By entering the upper part of the turbulence, it should be possible to ride the lee wave upwards. But because the turbulence is incredibly unstable, it's a difficult task to manage. Looks like we're going into this unrehearsed.
Yay.
Realizing what I had said, Katori braced herself. Originally, we had planned to practice this. If only that accident hadn't happened.
Look, owie.
The eastern sky was becoming brighter and brighter. It would soon be dawn. Oh, my voice! What the hell? Let's hurry.
Okay.
How do I quick save again? Oh, it's A-hole.
What? What? Did he have to come now? Well, you see, the thing about that is, well, yeah, about that, what are we gonna do?
Unless he has an anti-aircraft gun, literally nothing. Because I'm more powerful than you, bitch! Childish grudge. Yeah. Bitch!
ですので、我々生徒会としましてはどうすることもできません。なら、こいつらが破損させた体育倉庫の鍵はどうなる？それも初耳ですが、何か証拠が？証拠なら、そこにグライダーが。グライダー？そんなのどこにあるんですか？ここにはそんなのないよね。そんなら調べればすぐにわかることだ。覚悟しろよ。
You're one to talk, considering that you broke the winch.
あれだって調べれば犯人がわかるかもしれないわね。
In other words, hands off, bastard.
We're ready to take any punishment you had out. Just today, let us be.
できるわけないだろう、そんなこと。そうでもないと思いますよ。何せここには何の証拠もないのですから。じゃあ一体ここで何をやってるんだ？みんなで空の観察です。今から面白い雲が見られるそうなんで。
She's technically telling the truth?
Yeah.
先生もご一緒に見ていかれますか？
Or do you want to continue to be a whiny bitch?
あんまり騒ぐんじゃないぞ。いいな。なんとか追い返したわね。
Thanks, Akai.
あかりさん、かっこよかったっす。
ついカッとなってしまう。
You're damn right he was.
たまにはいいんじゃない？ストレス溜め込むのは体に毒だよ。それより、二人は今どこに
？If everything's going according to plan, they should be just about to ride the lee wave. Looks like we did it!
Seems like it. Suddenly, just as the trembling stopped, the glider began to rise, with almost no recoil at all. It felt as if gravity had disappeared.
So, this is a lee wave.
As we rode the rotor wind up higher and higher, we reached a part of the sky that seemed like it had a lee wave. There was a sudden change from the rough turbulence to a complete stillness. It was peaceful. The altimeter kept rising. We rose higher into the sky, almost as if we were no longer flying by wind. I don't really feel any shaking at all.
Yeah, this kind of scares me in a way.
A lee wave is essentially a strong wind traveling across a mountain. The wave of displaced air is bigger than the mountain itself. The world record for the highest flying glider, which made it all the way to the stratosphere, was achieved using a lee wave. I almost said Mr. for the second time.
It's okay, I was about to say that too. I'm like, is that Mr.?
Mount Sukube isn't a large mountain, but it was large enough for us to reach the altitude we were aiming for. However, there was no guarantee that there would be a lee wave. Their appearance is entirely dependent on the wind blowing, but today we knew that one would be forming. Amane had calculated that one would form due to the mechanism that formed the morning glory. Lee waves were commonly known to cause unusual cloud formations. Amane's hypothesis was that the morning glory was created by the lee waves coming from Mount Sukube. This basically meant that when the morning glory appears, there will be lee waves. The pre-dawn sky, while still dark, was beginning to show some strange colors as the light came through. Before we knew it, we reached our target altitude. Before us, we could see the silhouette of the cloud corridor. We spent a moment staring in amazement at its massive size. Wow. This wasn't the fake one that we saw a year ago. This was the real thing. Then suddenly, a ray of light came from the eastern sky. It's dawn. The morning sun broke through the darkness and began to light up the sky. Holy crap.
Oh my gosh!
With the light, the world exploded into color. Then, the giant clouds started to glow.
It's beautiful.
Kotori whispered with a sense of amazement. Yeah. I didn't know what else to say. I could feel tears beginning to form in my eyes.
Oh.
It wasn't a feeling of joy or sorrow. A deep emotion ran through my heart and made my tears run down. I was overwhelmed and at a complete loss for words.
Let's go,
Okay. Kotori pushed down on the oak, leave the lee wave, and aimed us towards the cloud corridor.
Oh, look, Yoru.
見てるわよ、姉さん。
It's amazing. So beautiful.
神々しいって言葉がぴったりくるわね。あれが望月先輩がずっと追い続けていた。
Wow, that's so crazy.
What?
The behind the cloud. I didn't notice it in the background. That's the whole cloud.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's that long. Yeah.
That is insane.
そうみたい。追いかけちゃう気持ちわかるかも。
おお、何あれ、マジすげえ。
お兄たち、もうあそこまで飛んだのかな。
あれがいつかが行きたがってた空なんだな。
ああ、葵くんたちがいつかの夢をあそこまで運んでくれた。私にはできなかったことをしてくれた。
いい後輩を持ったな、俺たち。
あ、I ship it。
綺麗ね。
ああ、しかし何なんだあの雲は。
あ
まるで奇跡でも見ているようだ。
That's right, asshole.
It's a cloud formation that appears above Kazakura only once every few decades. This is the first time I've actually seen it.
モーニンググローリー。
It's a cloud formation.
What?
小鳥はあの雲を近くで見たいからグライダーで飛んでいったんですか？
I was like, how did he know the name Morning Glory? But she must have said it in that first line that got overwritten by a duplicate.
See them up close? No, not that.
Hmm?
She wanted to fly above them. In order to cross the corridor in the sky, you have to get up really high.
あの上を渡る？
Yep.
信じられん。
They should probably have reached it by now.
今あそこに小鳥が。
Damn right we are.
Pretty.
The glider soared across the corridor of heaven. It sparkled with an array of colors, with the beautiful gradients of light that the dawn was bringing. It was completely surreal. Hey, it's the thumbnail! For a moment, we were speechless. All we could do was sigh and admire the clouds. It's nostalgic when the series is going to continue. Is it really? I mean, we do have to play Flight Diary as well.
True. Aoi?
Wow.
We finally did it.
Yeah, we did. You did. I had thought I would be jumping for joy at this moment. But when we actually reached it, it wasn't feelings of joy that rose inside of me. I was overwhelmed by this divine sight, and felt nothing but gratitude towards the miracle that it was. The glider maintained its altitude, and we continued to cross the corridor of clouds in the sky. This path of clouds was created by rolling, spiral-shaped air currents. Because of those currents, a glider can soar through the sky for long periods of time. Kotori flipped the radio on.
Aga, can you hear me? Kotori? Yeah, I can! The signal seems a little bad, though. How are you? Where are you now? We made it. We made it to the Morning Glory. We're passing over it right now. Great! Guys, Kotori and Aoi are flying over it right now!
Since you live streamed this game for the first time, I fell in love with visual novel. Aww.
Aww.
Over the radio, we could hear everyone's cheers.
How does it feel? I don't know what to say.
While it definitely doesn't deserve this rating, it brings you the wholesomeness that only an E-rated visual novel can bring you. Why is it E on Switch?
It's like being part of a miracle. Aoi, what about you?
It feels like I've reached heaven.
Hey, don't go saying things like that.
I'm full of dead. Really, though, that's what it feels like. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah. It looks amazing from down here, too. I can't even imagine how great it looks up there. Enjoy your time up there. Thanks. Thanks so much, everyone. We're waiting to hear all about it. Ageha, over and out.
As soon as the radio was turned off, the cockpit went silent. Then... Wow. The sun broke above the horizon and started to light up the sky. As it rose, the top of the clouds took on a golden glow.
Amazing.
It is.
I never imagined it would be so beautiful. This is beyond my imagination.
No one could have imagined this. This view is outstanding. Oh, that is Kotori!
Hey, Allie. Thanks for bringing me here. Being able to come here is going to be the best moment of my life.
I'm not sure it was I who brought you here. Don't be ridiculous. You made it here yourself.
Still, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have made it. You and the others.
Did you find it?
Hmm?
What you lost?
I think so.
That's good to hear.
My life isn't too bad after all.
Our glider continued to fly on through the unbelievable view. On and on, until the morning sun dissolved the corridor of heaven. Extend those little wings which fly in this sky highly. I guess that's it.
Oh my days, that's it? Bro, we were so close! Oh my days.
I guess. I mean, obviously we'll fit through this and see if there's anything else, but that's...
Yeah, how long was our last episode?
3 hours.
Well, okay, that's... Okay, yeah, that's valid. We didn't continue going. Oh my days. It hasn't even been 30 minutes! Oh my days.
I kind of predicted that this might happen.
You know what? It's fine. We could check out extras and stuff like that. Or just try to start the flight diaries.
Yeah.
This would be a really cool anime, though.
Yeah, it should be an anime.
Because, you know, they like those educational little anime things, so it's like romance and educational at the same time.
I used to listen to this song on repeat. YouTube copyright system, don't fail me now.
I mean, this game is gorgeous. Not only is it a really enjoyable visual novel, it is a gorgeous visual novel.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much all the set pieces.
So beautiful.
Everything, like, it's up.
I hope there's something else. That ending was... That completely lacked any sort of denouement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, something. Something, please.
Asa! Do you think we can wait over there?
Okay.
Here goes. 1, 2. Whoa! I hung the white sheets on the clothesline. A few tugs and they were all set. I thought it was a reveal.
Working hard as always, huh?
Is that you, Ageha?
Hello, Ageha. Yo.
What did you come here for?
Man, if I stay home, I gotta work at the shop, so I ran away here.
Sure that's a good idea? Your grandma's going to get angry again.
It's fine. I said I was going to help out here. I don't know what it is exactly, but when everyone is at school and I'm at home, time goes by so slowly.
I've been able to catch up on my work, so I guess that's good. One day in September, summer vacation had ended, and the second semester began. But we didn't go to school. Because we had broken into the gym's storeroom to take back the glider, the entire soaring club had been suspended.
It's like we became the bad kids. My heart is pounding.
Excluding Yoru, no one who helped out, who wasn't in the club, got suspended. Honestly, I felt like it was a little anticlimactic. Like the ending of the game. I was really prepared for a stricter punishment. Despite the results, it just felt like our summer vacation had been extended, and we spent the time relaxing.
Have you heard from Katori?
She called yesterday. She seemed to be doing well.
Well then it seems like she's got quite the nice home life after all.
That's right. Seems like she's getting on by herself these days.
Hey, let me help out with this. Me too.
Such a tsundere. I think after Kotori stopped being so tsun, I think Yoru's just like, I accept this role that has been abandoned.
Got it.
The white sheets popped against the pure blue sky. That day, we flew the morning glory. Looking up at the clear sky now, if I hadn't seen it myself, I never would have thought it could really have happened. A passage of cloud across the sky. We had really flown through that miracle place. The passage of cloud had melted away into the rays of the rising sun. After watching it to the very end, we returned to the runway. Flashback! Why is it daytime? Oh, it was daytime. Yes.
Welcome back, Katori, Aoi. Welcome back, you guys.
What? She was in the plane. A crowd of people had been waiting on the runway for our return. I didn't even know the other girl was there. Yuka, that's her.
I think everyone in the house came.
Yep. Everyone gathered around the cockpit. I got out first and pushed over Kotori's wheelchair, which someone had prepared for us. While I was getting the wheelchair ready, Ageha unbuckled Kotori and lifted her out.
Well done! Thanks.
After realizing how ordinary they were acting, they both laughed.
We did it! Yay!
They high-fived. Hey, Hotaru, you came too, huh? Thanks. No.
No.
Maybe. Anytime. No!
見せてもらったわ、水瀬くん。
Akari.
先生方に逆らってあなたたちを承認した私の目に狂いはなかった。
I forget. Does she have a row? I don't think she does.
Sadness. That would be a cute route too. Not gonna lie.
I'm glad we could prove ourselves. Either that or it's like, no, there are only 5 routes. There are only 5 routes.
Darn.
Yeah, it's.
I'm just saying she would be a better route than Amane.
Kotori, Agaha, Amane, and the twins. Everyone came by wanting to say something. I saw Tatsuya at the edge of the crowd. You mean Anchan? Anchan! When I waved at him, he sheepishly came over.
Oh.
Tatsuya, did you see? I'm gonna stop with that.
Ah,
It's pretty rad, man!
Pretty rad, dude!
After being complimented, I could feel myself begin to blush. Thanks? He started to pat me on the head. Hey, I'm not a kid! He did it again. Hey, stop it! Lots of people I had never met before kept coming up and saying how amazing and wonderful it was. Kotori and I felt overjoyed to be able to share this moment with so many people. After a while, when the crowd's energy had subsided, it seems like a good time to save, because I think I know what's coming next.
Kotori.
I was right!
Dad.
Her father and Hibari walked over to her.
すまなかった。
Oh! I'm gonna be honest, not what I expected. I had no faith in this man.
No faith.
Like, I'm sorry, but he's like second worst character in the game. I think you know who's the worst character.
Yes, we all know.
空を飛びたいというお前の真剣な気持ちを遊びだと言ってすまなかった。
Kotori's father gave her a deep, apologetic bow.
Dad.
ひばりと一緒に見ていたよ。お前が飛ぶ姿とあの美しい空を。
Damn it! There was a sparkle of excitement in his eyes. He seemed to be just as excited as everyone else in the crowd.
私はお前にまた嘘をつかせてしまうところだったんだな。
No, you were just thinking of me when you said that.
Her father shook his head.
私は怖かったんだ。お前がまた傷つく姿を見るのが。けどそれはお前を大切に思うこととは違っていた。頑張っている娘を応援しようともせず、カゴの中へ閉じ込めようとしていた。
Fucking finally. Fucking realizes it. Kotori stared at her father's bowed head.
I'm sorry too. I'm sorry I kept such a big thing from you.
Oh, he's like, well, I'm not. What did you say about me earlier in regards to me being her boyfriend? Oh, shit.
そうさせてしまったのは私たちだ。
That was a mistake. Let's see
I
how
thought
long.
I read that.
Let's see how long it takes to open the log. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Did you read this line?
Yeah. Oh wait, no.
Okay.
Even though I know how much you all were worrying about me.
いいんだ。
Yeah, I'll play
そう
this
さ
again.
せてしまったのは私たちだ。
Oh, damn it. Oops.
Press log again.
記録した。
お前はもう自分の翼で飛べる。なのにそれを認めようとしなかったのだから。
As her father spoke, tears began to well in Kotori's eyes. But instead of crying, she began to smile.
Let's go home, Dad.
え？
Well, Mom's worrying, right? I'd like to show her that I'm fine.
いいのか？
Well, just for summer vacation.
ああ、そうしてくれると嬉しい。車を取ってくるよ。
He sprinted off towards the car. He was so happy that he nearly tumbled over a rock as he ran.
I'm sorry for making you worry too, Hibari.
そんなことはいいのよ。小鳥ちゃんが無事なら。
So, what did you think? You did watch, right?
ええ、かっこよかったわ。さすがは私の小鳥ちゃんだわ。記録した。ちょっと怖かったけど。
You get used to it. Oh yeah, I'll let you ride in the back next time.
That's punishment. Tori's big grin seemed to draw a smile out of Hibari.
ちょっとお父さんとお話ししてくるわね。
As Hibari said that, Kotori began looking around for someone
記
else.
録した。
I wonder who it could be. What's wrong?
There she is!
Okay, not who I thought.
Amane. She's looking for
Yeah.
Amane.
Kotori sped over to the person she had been looking for.
See?
Yeah.
Amane!
やあ、小鳥。
Did you see it?
ああ、見てたぞ。あんまり高いからよく見えなかったけどな。
We flew through the morning glory.
Without you. And without Isuka.
So beautiful. I wish you could have seen it too. Next, we need a free passenger.
私はいいよ。雲の上から下を見るなんて想像しただけでゾッとするぞ。
I forgot.
What? No way! Isn't it your dream to fly?
私じゃない。イスカの夢だ。それに、もう叶った。君たちが叶えてくれた。イスカと飛ぶはずだったあのグライダーをあの場所まで運んでくれたんだから。
Do we have to seriously play Amane's route just to figure out what happened to Isuka? Kotori gave me a timid look. Not that we can, her route's locked. Her eyes seemed to be asking what was going on. I answered with a nod and a smile. Kotori grinned to herself.
Well, I guess it all worked out then.
ありがとう、小鳥。
I swear, I'm gonna wiki what happened to Isuka.
Yeah. As Amane cracked a smile, Kotori broke into full laughter.
Hey, Aoi.
Yeah,
I'm going to go back to Tokyo for a little bit.
that's a good idea. Let your parents spoil you for a while.
I will. Don't fool around on me just because you're lonely.
Wouldn't dream of it.
お父さん、どうしたの？
いつの間にか小鳥は自分の居場所を自分で作っていたんだな。
そうね。風ヶ浦の人たちはみんな親切でいい人ばかりよ。
ああ、私たちはもっと強くならないといけないのかもしれない。小鳥を見守る親として。小さなカゴの中に押し込めてしまうにはあの子の翼は大きすぎるんだ。
いつまでも悲しんでばかりはいられないわ。私たちも前へ進まないと。
ああ。
Dad, Hibari, let's go home.
帰りましょう。
ああ。
記録した。
With that, Kotori got into the car and the family drove off. However, our suspension had been issued on the last day of summer vacation, so Kotori stayed at home throughout it. The days passed. Kotori! Wait, what? Wake up! Breakfast is ready already! Hey, Kotori!
Summer break's over now.
Yeah.
Ugh. Good morning. What time is it?
I'm gonna save for real.
a fake yawn, maybe I actually yawned. Okay.
7:42.
What?
Breakfast is ready. Come on, get changed and come eat.
Oh, okay. Breakfast time!
Fully awake, Katori began chowing down on her breakfast. Oh, it's Hattie!
Hattie!
Hattie went over to Katori and started eating something. I know you don't like vegetables, but don't feed them to Hattie!
I'm in a hurry.
How did you sleep in late? Didn't you set your alarm?
Well, it's been so long since I went to school that I got a little excited. I couldn't sleep at all last night.
Just thinking about the development of her character.
I know, right?
Easily the best, well, maybe not easily, but in my opinion, the best character development I've ever seen. I can't think of a character who's more developed in a piece of media that I have watched.
So I'm like, Zuko, Avatar: The Last Airbender, but you haven't seen that, so.
Apparently by the time she was able to get to sleep, she went ahead and slept right through the alarm. Although, funnily enough, My Hero Academia Todoroki also went through some pretty heavy development, and isn't he compared to Zuko a lot?
Yes, he's basically an anime counterpart of Zuko.
Yeah. Apparently by the time she was, oh crap, able to get to sleep, she went ahead and slept right through the alarm. Today, our suspension was finally over. Our extra long summer vacation was now over, and our second semester was starting late.
Good morning, Katori.
Ohayou gozaimasu, Habane-senpai.
Habane-senpai.
Good morning, you two. You're looking a lot alike as always. Did you sleep in late? That's not like you. My internal clock is all messed up. Getting suspended and failing classes is one thing, but being late is not an option.
You got a bit of bedhead. I pointed this out to her as she was shoveling food into her mouth. With the bowl and chopsticks still in hand, she leaned her head towards me! Aw, you're hopeless. After grabbing a brush from the bathroom, I started to fix Katori's hair. Huh, you've really got nice hair.
Yes, I do. I've got some amazingly silky smooth... Ow! Hey, don't pull it!
Sorry. I think that was the brush.
Be careful! You wouldn't like it if I did it to you. My hair's going to be all split ends.
That would be terrible.
相変わらず容赦のないベタベタっぷりね。朝から殺意を催しそうだわ。
Really? I think it's great. I'm a little jealous myself.
Me too!
That was good.
I'll clean up. You go get ready. Come on, there's no time.
Roger.
I got behind Katori's wheelchair as we exited the building. Let's go! Hold on tight!
Let's fly! Hold up! Owie, Katori!
そして相変わらずの無茶っぷり。エネルギーが有り余ってるわね。
Going back to school for the first time in what felt like ages. We were greeted as if we were heroes.
ソアリング部だ。ハバネさんたち帰ってきた。
Yeah! Eat shit, Tobioka!
What?
写真見たよ。すごい綺麗だった。私らも呼んでほしかった。
The entire class began to gather around us. Suddenly, a huge crowd had formed as students from other classes made their way in as well.
記録した。
Morning, you two.
Did you have something to do with this, Ageha?
Ageha, what's going on? Seems like we
Oh,
came
right.
on that topic while we were out on suspension.
Oh, right, she was also suspended. Of course not.
Seems that when all those people came to watch, a few from the school newspaper came as well. Turns out us going against Tobioka and getting suspended was something new and exciting.
students rarely got suspended at our school. It wasn't really a school where the bad kids go. Most students had easygoing, trouble-free years. However, students were talking about our suspension as if we were heroes.
I guess our time has finally come.
Don't get too cocky. Being suspended isn't something to be proud of. Oh, yes it is, in this case.
I know, I'm not entirely serious. By the way, thanks to all this uproar, we're getting tons of new membership applicants.
Fuck yeah!
What?
Katori's eyes sparkled.
What should we do? Should we let them join? That's fine, but if they're not passionate, they're out. Which means...
Basically, if they applied just to join in the hype, they're out.
The one requirement is having a love for the sky. Without that, sorry, I cannot permit you to join the club. I'm in love with the sky.
Best...
I'm in love with the sky.
Yeah. That's your line.
You're the only one who feels that way.
That's right. Don't lump us in with that. It's embarrassing. I'm only in love with you.
Why? What do you guys mean? You don't love the sky?
Oh no. Putting aside Katori's silly talk for a second, the Soaring Club was in a strange position right now. It goes without saying that Mr. Tobioka had been working to keep the Soaring Club shut down. Things were supposed to have just run their course. However, the situation had turned out quite differently. The Morning Glory became a local news story at Kazagara. It was different from 27 years ago, when the internet and digital cameras weren't widespread. The number of videos taken by the crowd even ended up on the TV news. That's right, some students flew a mysterious cloud formation in a homemade glider. The local media contacted the school for a comment. This led to the principal and board of school directors learning about us. The chairman of the board, Asa and Yora's grandfather, seemed to be appreciative of all the praise the school was getting. As a result, the abolishment of the club was postponed.
Yeah.
A lot of suggestions came up, such as inviting in specialists from outside the club, as well as getting more members. The school itself was now expanding into aerospace engineering studies as well, which very likely played a part too. It wasn't just the teachers. The students who came to watch that day also started up a petition against abolishing the club. In the petition, Akari had written all about what we had done throughout the year, and everything that had led up to that flight. On the one hand, I couldn't believe she had written that report, but on the other, it felt great to have her as an ally. Because of all this, we found ourselves in a strange position. Now that we had flown the Morning Glory, we didn't really have another goal, but all of this was lost in the commotion. Commotion?
I think new members will be fine, just as long as they're really interested. Yeah, from now on we don't have to work as crazily as we used to.
Wouldn't a laid-back soaring club be just as good? This was, of course, if the club could still exist. After school that day, as we were chatting and walking down the hall to leave, we saw a familiar face in front of the elevator. Oh, right.
Ah, Amane!
She works here. I forgot.
Yeah, they're probably gonna put her in as a head of the...
Yeah, now that you mention it, it is really weird that she has a route, and that it's the required route for getting the whole story.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna wiki what happened to Iska, because... No, that's a little weird and gross.
I wouldn't call it gross. I think it's weird, though.
He's way older. Way older.
Because
it said the last one happened
Oh,
about
right.
a decade
Oh, right.
ago.
He's a minor. Okay, yeah, that is kind of gross.
Yeah. It happened about a decade ago when she was at the school.
Yeah. If they were both adults, I'd be like, what difference does it make? But, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then again, it's Japan.
Well, and now, like,
It's Japan.
teacher, student, it's...
Hey, who even says that even happens in her route?
True, but, like, in this scenario, she is a teacher there now, so it's still weird. But, I mean, technically, fine in Japan because the age of consent is 16.
I don't know if I'll play it or not. I might not.
Yeah.
I don't think I even unlock it until I play through Agahaz. Oh, it's you guys. She already read that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's her as well. Amane and Akari were chatting.
What are you doing, Amane?
Shut up!
Mochizuki. Mochizuki sensei.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that!
Are you taking this class, Akari? Only a limited number of students could get in. It was very competitive, but not surprising that Akari got in.
Amane's become pretty bossy, too.
Oh, hell, she teaches that class, doesn't she?
Yeah. Kiora wanted to talk.
I heard about the petition, Akari. Thanks for all your help. Okay, this is getting to the point where I'm not sure if this is a completely new chapter or a post-credit scene. I mean, I don't know which I would prefer either. Katori seemed proud of what Akari was saying. She had received a lot of compliments today, and was starting to get cocky.
That's not good for anybody. Well then, Amane, you should keep on being the advisor, and we can fly together sometime.
Amane spoke bluntly and laughed. Katori frowned.
Huh? Why?
Amane was the one who had taken responsibility for Kotori's accident. Basically, the Soaring Club was losing its representative. It was unfortunate, but probably for the best. This would take away all of her responsibility for the glider.
Wait, hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
What, I forget what the accident was.
Katori got injured. During a... Wait. Was it an injury? Or was it... Or it could have been an injury, but she saved it just in time, but Hibari saw it.
I think it was that.
Yeah.
I think it was like a landing gone wrong or something like that. Oh no, I can't remember. I think one of the wings broke.
Okay.
I think that was what happened. Because I remember them having to repair the wing and make a completely new one almost.
Right.
So.
Did you read this?
That's no good.
Amane's honesty shocked us. Akari actually seemed a bit jealous of us. I wonder if anyone ships her and Akari.
Bye, Katori.
I mean, Akari's also a student.
Amane?
Akari's also a student. Never mind.
Goodbye, Amane, not Katori. Take care, Miss Mochizuki.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I think it was meant to be Amane. No.
I haven't seen any extend the little wings.
We're back!
We headed back to the dormitory straight after school.
Hey, honey, I'm going to get you your snack.
Katori headed off to the dining hall, to get Hattie's food. Well, it seems like we're the first ones back. As we were no longer suspended, the others had club or were still on their way home. No one else was around. Back to the room. Returning to my room, I put down my bag and started changing out of my school uniform. Sure is hot for September. I guess I'll change my t-shirt. Katori walks in while he's changing his shirt. Oh my god! Don't tell me I was right! Huh? All of a sudden, Katori was peeking through my slightly open door. Hey, when did you become a peeping Tom? I was actually right. I don't believe it.
That
No.
is hilarious.
No, don't load. Save.
Why are my headphones hurt? There we go. There's nothing wrong. That's a little looking.
Oh my god, she is absolutely...
I mean, they are dating.
She is
so it's
absolutely
fine.
shameless about it, too. Yeah, but
They
even...
are dating, so...
In, like, every anime ever, that doesn't even matter.
Yeah, true.
It's like
But in this
either...
situation, it's okay, because they're dating.
It's
so.
like either they're completely shy of each other, can't even... The girl can't even see the guy shirtless, or they're, like, about to do the deed. It's like one or the other.
No in between.
Right, that's what they all say. Look, I'm sorry, that's the only way I could phrase it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Sure is boring without the club.
Saying this, Katori began poking through my bookshelf. That's because we pretty much spent every 3 minutes in the club this year. I didn't realize how busy it kept us until it was suddenly gone. Busy, sure, but it was also so very fulfilling. While we were talking, I decided to just change my t-shirt! Who's the pervert now? Why? Katori was looking at my naked upper body.
Y'all, this isn't the first time. They went to the beach together. So...
Yeah, that's true. There is a double
So,
standard
like-
about those things.
Bruh. Nothing really, but have you gotten more muscly?
Then again, I'm sure you've seen the image of... It's like a meme where it's like, girl in underwear. Oh, get away from me, you pervert! Same girl talking to the same guy, but she's wearing a more revealing bikini. You can look all you want.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any freaking sense whatsoever.
Have I? I wasn't sure how to respond, but I couldn't help but be a little happy. Actually, I started cycling again after getting suspended.
That doesn't help your upper body.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. Really?
That night that I chased after you, I almost overdid it though. My knee started hurting again. Katori began to look extremely worried. I went to the hospital and got it checked out. They said it was nothing to worry over. They said as long as I didn't overdo it, it'd be alright for me to ride. I'd be fine as long as I didn't race, they said. So, since I haven't been getting much exercise, I started going out on little excursions.
Uh-huh.
Care to join me? There's really nothing else to do. The school was still deciding what to do about the soaring club, and the winch was still being repaired. Letting out a sigh that said nothing about her feelings, Katori stared at the bicycle in the corner of my room. How was home?
Okay, I guess.
I still hadn't heard about the details of her time at home. Katori only came back late last night. This was the first time we had been together since then. How's your mother doing?
She's perfectly fine now. I was surprised when I heard she collapsed. I guess she does tend to overreact. It's less than an hour after she saw me. She was back up on her feet and cooking. She has no consideration for anyone else.
This was the mother who Katori had decided to quit school and go home for. Well, that's just because she worries about you, right? Did you talk to her about the glider?
I told her everything, and after that, she collapsed again.
Sheesh.
But Hibari and my dad helped me out. Now she's kind of okay with it. Well, not entirely. It'll probably take some more time, I think.
Considering how she sounded, I doubt she'd be so easily persuaded. One could only stick to being persistent. And they're going to let you stay here?
Yep. Actually, my father said that it would probably be best for me to stay.
Wow. Hard to believe he'd said that after so much he wanted to take... After how much he'd wanted to take her back home before.
Seeing the morning glory must have shown him the truth.
And the truth shall set you... No. She was completely serious. I guess that could be the case. Just seeing it had been really inspiring for many people. But surely witnessing your own daughter reach her goals must have been even more amazing.
So, in exchange for me staying here, I have to go home every so often, and my family will come here and see me once in a while, too.
Really? Well, that's good. Especially since you're not that far of a drive away.
Yeah. And my dad was saying nice things about you.
Press X to doubt. About me? She nodded.
Mm-hmm. He was saying what a promising young fellow you were.
I believe he said it. I do not believe for 1 minute he meant it. Oof, that's kind of embarrassing. Press fingers together.
My mom also says she wants to meet you. Will you come with me next time?
Oh? Yeah, sure. For once, I feel the mother more than the father.
I'm sure she'll love you. You're tall and so good looking.
I was going to meet her mother. Even though it'd just be a casual meeting, it still made me nervous.
When I saw you riding your bicycle for the first time that night, you looked so amazing. I had goosebumps. You really are my prince. I fell in love with you all over again.
She turned red and started to look nervous.
In fact, you look so amazing that you actually appeared in one of my dreams recently.
Really? What kind of dream?
That's a secret.
You can't do that!
Oh my days.
Frick. What? You won't tell me?
Nope. Company secret.
What company?
The company of Katori.
Katori came closer and gazed at me.
I still can't believe that I have such an amazingly good-looking boyfriend. I can't English. I still wonder if it's not some kind of mistake.
What do you mean, mistake? You still think I don't care about you?
Well, did you dream about me while we were apart? You didn't! I know you didn't care about me!
I did. Of course I did.
This is just like the, if I turned into a worm, would you still love me? Well, then why did it take you so long to answer? You really don't love me at all, do you?
Sorry, I was just reminded of this one meme I saw, where it's like a video, and this woman says to her husband, "Would you still love me if I was fat?" And he's like, "Yeah, of course." And then you just hear a voice from the other room, "But Mom, you are fat!"
That child is so brutal! Oh my gosh!
That's after her saying she couldn't tell me about her dream because it was a company secret. Perhaps I got a little stubborn myself. However, Katori looked at me with teary eyes.
Did you really dream about me?
I did. Really.
Oh, what was the dream?
Company secret. Well, it was I knelt down and looked Katori in the eyes. Kiss me. I kissed her. I was right.
Aww.
This kind of dream.
Just that?
Yeah, nothing more.
You're so freaking disappointed.
Nothing more.
Keep it PG, keep it PG.
Are you saying you don't know what happened?
Huh? Of course not.
I brought her body close to mine.
Okay, keep it PG. Yeah!
It's rated E. It can't be that bad.
Are we?
Tori hugged me back. Oh, it's just a hug.
Why did they phrase it like that?
You win, you win. When I met you in
Shame
my
on you,
dream,
Kim.
this is what you did. You were just as strong as you are right now.
I'm so happy I could die.
Sure. But please don't die.
It
What about your dream?
was the same. My dream was just like this. I was so happy that I could die.
This isn't a dream. I'm here.
And I'm here too.
I'm really happy. Oh!
I'm happy too. Oh, I love you so much, I don't know what to do.
Tori, whatever happens, I'll always love you. You don't have to worry.
Will you really?
You're still doubting me? Of course I will!
Me too.
Kotori, kiss me! All the emotions flew through our kiss.
They're so cute!
Oh, Ollie, I love you.
That's gotta be the end, right? No, it isn't!
See, I was literally saying, I'm like, they cannot just end it without them having another kiss. Like, bro, no, you cannot do that to me. Like, actual anger, like... Oh, okay, I'm happy now.
I thought you didn't like the kissing as much.
No. Well, okay, when they go into weird, like, detail with the text, that was weird. But I was like, you cannot end your romance novel without them kissing again. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. Yeah. Patty cheerfully pecked around in the garden grass.
Patty, let's go!
She began to spray water from the hose at the duck.
He sure seems happy.
When Kotori had finished, Patty waddled over to her. I sat down as well. At that moment, we both looked up to see clouds slowly drifting across the blue sky. I want to fly.
Me too.
Whenever I looked up to the sky, I got that feeling. Especially when I was with Kotori.
Hey, Owie. Thanks for coming for me that night.
No problem.
I thought that maybe you hadn't noticed my sign.
She was talking about the SOS she had sent. The plane. Nondescript paper airplane. I didn't get it at first. But then I remembered the first time we met.
Honestly, I wasn't planning on doing that, but then I thought about it and made the airplane to give to Hibari.
Kotori asking me to help her was basically her choosing flying over her family. That is not something she could have done. Instead, she put her feelings into that paper airplane and had me go to her.
I was able to fly through the morning glory thanks to you figuring it out. If it weren't for you, Owie, I wouldn't be here right now. And I probably wouldn't be able to look at the sky anymore either.
Why? That's the one thing she said she could do.
Well, every time I'd look up high into the sky, I'd remember that I couldn't fly. So I decided that I just wouldn't look up anymore. But I flew. Now I know I can fly. It might be harder for me than for other people, but...
You took your future back.
Yeah.
At some point, Kotori had begun looking straight up at the apex of the sky. I felt like Kotori was always looking up higher than I was. Noticing her doing this, I set my eyes at the same spot hers were looking at. I had to be thankful for Kotori as well.
And, well, actually...
She suddenly started to mumble.
There's one more thing that I want to talk to you about.
I think I know what this could be. I hope this is what I think it is.
I have no clue what she could be talking about.
The timid look on her face caused me to brace myself. Did something happen while you were at home? Something had happened.
Well, we found one.
Yes, I think this is! Found what? Yes!
A hospital that can do the surgery.
Yes! Yes! Huh? At first I didn't know what she was talking about. But when I realized it a moment later, I could barely believe it. By surgery, you mean... I looked down at Kotori's legs. She nodded. She then stretched out an arm towards me. I took her hand in my own. It was trembling slightly. Are you scared? Kotori nodded.
If it doesn't work out, that means I'll never be able to recover.
Losing the possibility of recovery was the same as losing all hope. It would be better to have that hope, even if it wasn't real. It's okay. I'll be there with you. Nothing would change, even if it didn't work. But Katori shook her head.
That's impossible.
Why?
Because it's in America.
Huh?
In order to have the operation, I'll have to go to America.
Oh. I see. For a moment, I thought about going with her.
I'm scared, but I have to do it.
She sounded so anxious that she gazed at me with tear-filled eyes.
Because I want to go on a date with you where we walk hand in hand.
I was shocked to hear this news, shocked to the point of trembling, but I concealed my feelings and held Katori's shaking hand. I had wondered if this was gonna happen.
But in America, she's gonna be in debt for the rest of her life.
The surgery wouldn't be happening right away, though. Katori's situation wasn't urgent, and since it was a famous doctor, there was a waiting list. In the meantime, Katori got her passport and school leave sorted out. She went to America 2 months later. The surgery was a success.
Not that long. Oh my gosh, yes!
Feeling returned to Katori's legs. Knowing what the odds were, it was nothing short of a miracle. But the real challenge was yet to come. After returning home, she began her days of grueling rehabilitation. Once again, she found herself feeling the pain of not being able to do things she could once do. However, Katori Habane wasn't the sort to give up that easily. After months of rehabilitation, she was able to stand herself up on crutches. During that time, we had become seniors, and new freshmen had started at Keifu. Show us the sprite! Then, just around the time when summer was about to end, today would be my first flight in a long time. When I arrived at the runway, someone was already waiting there.
Oh my goodness!
Standing there, on crutches, she looked so mature. After a sudden wind blew her long hair, she tucked it behind her ears. She looked completely natural. Almost like there was a twinkle in her eye. I watched her as the sun... As she, not the sun, why did I say that? She gazed out at the far-reaching horizon. I want to fly right now. I heard it in my head as clear as day.
Howie.
Hey, you're already here.
Yeah, I thought I'd see how the conditions were.
Seems pretty good.
It does. There's a real nice wind blowing. There should be a good vertical draft, too. This is the best opportunity to fly.
Yeah. The end of summer is the one time of the year where vertical drafts are most likely to occur. A clear day like today really was the best for flying. You're going to fly today, right?
Yeah. I've got to teach those freshmen what flying really is.
Quit it with the sappy talk. It's annoying.
What?
Well, you know there just aren't many people like you who say that they love the sky.
Kids these days.
3 years younger than us, and you sure can feel the generation gap.
We're getting old.
It was a joke, but it had been 2 years since we first met. So many things had happened during that time. Too many things. It was almost impossible to believe that all those things had happened to only 2 years.
There's a lot of stuff we need to teach the new kids. The passion and yearning for the sky.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The dream handed down from Amane. We spent that entire year with one goal on our mind, but it was a completely irreplaceable year. One of our dreams had been realized, yet the sky still went on higher and higher without end. By the way, Amane said she'd come by today to watch.
Really? Alright, we've got to show her what we can do.
The grass waved as the wind cut across the runway. The wind blowing over the lake was unique to Kazagawa. Our wings gave us the power to fly.
Runway's clear!
ウインチ準備完了。
Preparations are all done here.
Okay, Katori, let's go! Alright, let's take off!
we were flying. We spread out our white wings and flew through the vast blue sky.
Now that is how you end it. There we go.
Oh my god. 10 out of 10.
Beautiful. Best visual novel out there.
Absolutely, 100%. And to think,
okay,
technically...
I haven't played many, but Phoenix Wright does technically count as one, and this is better than it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You're right.
Don't crucify me, Nick.
To think, that's, like, technically only a fifth of the game.
I still cannot... Wait, hold on. Okay. So we've been doing this about an hour, right? This stream?
Yes.
Okay. And this is what?
Hour
Episode 13?
Hour 15, yeah.
Hour 15.
This is episode 13, yes.
Episode 13.
Oh my god.
So, if we do a quick calculation.
I know where you're going with this.
Hold on, I gotta go. Alright, this is 1/5 of the game, yeah? 1/5 of the game.
I mean, obviously, some of it.
Get your calculator ready.
Some of it would be replaying the parts that happened during the prologue when there are no options.
Still though. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Calculator. I'll calculator. Okay. No, I'm gonna write down the minutes. Okay, first episode was 2 hours, 44 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, 2:44. Next episode was 2:26.
Are you thinking we'll end this here? And this stream here?
Yes.
Alright.
Because we can do the, the flight diaries later.
Yeah. So that is gonna be it for Kotori's route in If My Heart Had Wings. The best route. The only acceptable route. Actually, no.
Yeah.
Not quite.
I would be fine with Akari.
I was gonna say Agaha. She could have a route. The childhood friend route. But honestly, if I play any other route, I'm just gonna feel really bad for Kotori.
Yeah!
I might have to, though, for the story. Not on stream, though. Or maybe.
I'm literally gonna wiki what happened to her right after this.
I want to play through it. I want to experience it. Anyways, that is gonna be it for Kotori's route. We were pretty close, but I mean, even after the credits, it went on for like another 40, 50 minutes.
Okay.
Which honestly was good. It was nice that we had some closure, because there was no denouement at the credits. We got cuteness!
So counting up all the hours, I got 26 hours, but that's not counting up the minutes.
I think, yeah,
that's so it probably took us about 30 hours.
That's about how long the game, websites or what reviewers say that the game would take one route.
Yeah, it took us 30-ish hours.
Yeah. That's a 150-hour game! That's actually on par with a lot of, visual novels. Especially big ones like... I wouldn't really... Actually, no, this is a very big visual novel. What am I talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me? But more importantly, I have been sitting on this game for years. And I have not finished it. I have gotten... I think I got up to the date scene at the cafe. That is how far I got. For years, until I bought it on Switch. And we did this Let's Play. I am so happy that I've finally seen the ending of that route.
It was a pretty good ending, not gonna lie. It's pretty good. I was so scared when they did the credits. I'm like, no, they can't just end it like that. You can't just do that to me.
The thing I was scared about is I had heard through the grapevine, I was kind of spoiled on Kotori getting feeling back in her legs.
Aww.
Yeah. So I'm just like, if that doesn't happen, I'm gonna be so disappointed. But it happened.
I'm so happy.
Yeah. Also, I figured out this girl on the portrait, that is Isuka.
Oh, that's not Kotori?
Yeah, Kotori doesn't have like that thing in her hair.
Oh, I always thought that was Kotori.
No, it's not. Yeah. Also, Kotori doesn't have blue eyes. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. It has been a long but very satisfying ride. Take care, continue testing, best of luck in all of your future endeavors, and of course, I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.